Have you ever thought like why machine learning exists? Let's understand with a story. So there is one company, it has these many data like customer clicks are the sales numbers, logs, images, text. So based on these factors, you have some that company has some output also like revenue. Okay. So these are the factors which are deciding the revenue. Ideally, so as a traditional programming, you have some rules, you have some input. If you pass those input to the rules, you will get some output. But in real world scenario, humans can't manually define the logic for everything. So you have some data, you have some output, you have input, you have output, you don't know what are the rules. So that's why we're going with machine learning. So ultimately, you have these many data points and you have the outcome also. What is the revenue you are getting every year, you are getting every month, you are getting. So that data is there, that outcome is there. So you pass these inputs, the data set and as well as the revenue to the model, then model will come up with the rules. Later, if you pass some examples or if you pass some, you can make some predictions like in the future and in the next month what's going to happen based on these inputs. The later month, the next year, what revenue is going to come, you can predict that. In that way, so machine learning was evolved. So the core definition is it's a branch of, like it's a subset of artificial intelligence that learns patterns from the data to make predictions majorly or decisions without being explicitly programmed. Okay, so ultimately you have some inputs, you have some outputs. There are some functions with parameters theta, or there are some parameters. You have to reduce the error, you have to understand the error, you have to reduce the error so that you can get as close as possible. So for the given input data set, with the, you already created one rules, if you pass those inputs to the rules or model, you will get certain output, like you are predicting some output. That's the actual concept, that's it. So that's why we're going with machine learning. So this core knowledge is useful in even in Gen AI interviews. You don't need to be you don't need to remember everything, but understand the logic, like why it was we are using machine learning, then you can go ahead. So ultimately you have some inputs, you have some outputs, there are some functions with parameters, and you have to measure the error and you have to reduce the error. That's it. That's the core concept of machine learning. We'll see you in the next shot.